How do you go about kind of setting targets for pay-per-views and so on for a card like this? Because it's in July, there's so many other factors involved, and the fact that it's Dillian Whyte, he's an established pay-per-view star, but he's not been doing it for as long as Joshua, for example.
Yeah, you say an established pay-per-view star. I still think it's who he fights. AJ, whoever he fights, it's a Sky Sports box office event. Dillian likes to think that now, but I think he's made himself into that personality, that figure, by taking hard fights, by taking risky ones, and by doing it his way. And I think he's appealed to a lot of the public. I think they like him. There's a sense of normality, reality with Dillian. He says it as it is, and whether you like it or don't, you're going to watch him. And I think he's been in good fights. Looking at the way he dispatched Lucas Brown, who's unbeaten at the time, the Derek Chisora rematch, the first time around with all the table throwing and all that. And then, again, he's going to a big fight. Undefeated fighter in Oscar Rivas, who's, he's got everything to gain from this, closing in on the WBC title. And, I think that's certainly something we look at. But also, the depth of the card and the fact that it's a heavyweight night is important. Heavyweights obviously attract the casuals, so we like that. But then you look at the Riakporhe and Billum Smith fight, and that's a great fight for the trade. So that's what we want. We want a sort of mixture of everything. And I'd be really happy if it's anything, even 70% as good as the one we had with Dillian Whyte and Joe Parker last year, because that was a night I remember. It was a summer sizzler, and I would love another one, Danny.
Without meaning to be overly negative, I feel I should ask this. If Dillian came up short on Saturday and Joshua lost the rematch to Andy Ruiz...
Are we in trouble?
Well, not are you in trouble, but do you worry about where the next pay-per-view stars and events will come from?
I think pay-per-view's only dictated by what is in front of you. We've got to look at what's out there. As you and I well know, boxing is cyclical. And also there's a lot of competition around. There's a pay-per-view event Saturday night on ITV with Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman. We know Tyson Fury will be in others, and I think that look, you just look at Saturday night's quality. Joe Joyce in a good fight, Daniel Dubois shining against Nathan Gorman. I thoroughly enjoyed that. There's great competition around, so we haven't got everybody as you know. But we know, look, Anthony Joshua's rematch is enormous. Dillian Whyte, if he loses to Oscar Rivas, he's still a top contender. I mean, he's I can't see him being blasted out by Rivas. I think it'll be a tough, hard fight either way. So no, but we look at it in many different ways. You can look at the likes of Callum Smith, even Katie Taylor. There's loads of other great fighters that we've got in the Matchroom stable that we can look in. But I think the key is to make quality shows from start to finish. I think that's really important. And whatever you've got as the main event, you've got to have real substance underneath it.
Well, this show's a great example of that, and we're all looking forward to it. So best of luck on the commentary side.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.